first take. Ain't no
I don't
fucking
know.
way.
I kind of like that.
I like it. Second take coming in. It's your boys, Intoxicating Sports.
You should have to say how many takes it.
Yeah,
every
let's not
time.
do takes. Let's do
And
the
we need
third take
Duncan
now.
to come in with one of those things. Take 2. What's up? Season 3. We're getting started, baby. Been a long while. Lots gone on since we've last talked, so we're going to highlight a bunch of shit. NFL season's almost here. College football's almost here. We're ready. We even got working microphone headphones, new camera popping out. We're here for you guys. So, oh shit. Yeah, we're just going to start with shotguns right off the bat.
Let's do it.
The most recent time you guys saw us, we had a hot drunk draft. It was about the best fruits and vegetables.
Oh.
Man, that was wild.
Were we wearing our shirts for that one? Oh, yeah.
Wait, what shirts?
Our shirts.
Wait,
During the
what?
pod.
Wearing what shirts?
I'm so confused.
What, you said we were naked or something? I don't remember that one.
You think we all wore a short shirt for like our favorite fruit
I'm down
vegetable?
to do a naked pod whenever you guys want.
He said it was a hot
Give me that.
drunk draft, so I thought we were naked. I just forgot.
Okay, so the most recent one, I got to start right off the bat because I have 4 to do today. You guys didn't love my answers. I don't know why, because I picked sweet peas, and those are, one of the best
That's
vegetables.
exactly the answer right there.
Possible. Everyone I talked to actually laughed and said, "Why'd you pick peas?"
Like we tried to tell you on the pod at the time.
So I made a bet that if I got last, I would have to do 3 additional.
I don't know why you took that bet.
And yeah,
I appreciate it though.
So whatever, fuck it. And Bowman and Josiah's actually tied for second
place.
to last.
Second place.
Second to last.
Second place.
All the same. And since we had over 50 votes on that one, thank you guys for voting on our Instagram page. Then they also have to shotgun because it's last 2 plus ties on 50 or more votes.
Is that at Intoxicating Sports?
Yeah, if you made it this far, why don't you go ahead, click that subscribe button on YouTube, 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. You can also comment on Apple Podcasts, I believe. I think Spotify might have just added comments. So go ahead and do that.
Do they
be
really?
pretty cool.
I was actually thinking about that the other day.
I did.
$1 million
Of course
idea.
you were.
I saw.
I just like
You were going to send them this message, hey.
it's a way to generate engagement on your platform. So
Yeah, I believe.
I'm surprised they hadn't done it yet.
So yeah, okay.
By the way,
I'm
the
going.
winner of the drunk draft.
Whatever. It was Hunter.
You
Hunter
guys
wins.
gave me shit for the best fruit salad ever created.
I mean, afterwards looking at it, Hunter did have a really good. It was just like a bunch of good fruits, so it sounds really good.
Honestly,
It's not
we
well
can highlight
balanced.
how
Well, yeah,
great
sure.
Hunter was. Hunter was great in the draft, but we need to talk about how bad Brady's list is.
Okay.
We need Hunter to read it after he
Alright.
does his shotgun. After we all do our shotguns, but
I mean, I'll tell you right now.
We also, have one more
Can't
shotgun that's needed to happen is Hunter because
Oh, yeah.
we haven't recorded since the NBA Finals finished up, I think.
correct.
So the Celtics beat the
Mavericks.
in the NBA Finals. We said on the pod if you didn't pick
Either.
a team in the finals that you had a shotgun. So
I had
me,
the Wolves. I was one
Yeah.
series short. Almost did it.
Minnesota
Almost did
guy.
it.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, that was a fun.
So yeah, that's his. So cheers. We're starting off right.
Yeah, start the season right.
You're waiting on that one?
You guys go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, sure.
You've got 4 of them.
A little
I'll
Cheers.
slow.
participate.
Cheers. Wow, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That was so cool.
I'm gonna. That wasn't bad, but I do not know how I'm gonna do
My
4
eyes
of
are
these.
just burning because that was like a fucking Sprite.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
cold
dirty spray,
carbonated
baby.
ass drink right there.
Damn. That was even bad.
You guys look in pain.
That really wakes you up in the morning. We're also doing
We're in
this
the AM right now.
Shit.
on a Sunday
record
morning.
in the AM.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This might be our first recording in the AM ever.
I know.
Just put the
I like
headset
this.
on
This is
you
fun.
didn't even have on before.
Like, imagine if we really did this shit. I would be so pumped to go to work every day.
Oh.
This would be what we did, like at 5 days a week. I do it 7 days a week. I don't care.
Dude, I'd be lit to come to work.
You'd be lit at work
No.
Okay,
if you ever brought.
Bowman, you rip yours. All right.
We got a
I
nice-
opened this like I wrote in here. So I moved out of this house where we do the podcast and that's also contributes to why we've been MIA, just because moving process. I live farther away. Off season, there's not a lot going on anyway, so we just took some more time off than normal. Last year we did a few more pods on the off season than we did this year. So sorry about that, but coming back, about to get to our normal schedule again.
I've had Cats move in instead of Brady. Much better setup anyways.
Fucking pussies, man.
The cutest.
They do. I don't really like cats, but they do look cute.
They're cute little kittens for sure.
They're fucking way cuter than Brady.
Tell them their names.
These guys' names are elite. It is 2 siblings, a boy and a girl. The boy Jefferson and the little girl Addison, Addie, and they are perfect so far. I've only had them a week, but they're better roommates than Brady for sure. So far.
That's pretty cool names. Yeah. Okay. Where do I have the lineup? The lineup is right here. Oh, I'm actually starting off with. We've been golfing a lot, right? Because summer and we're degenerates. We golf a lot. We drink a lot. And oh, sorry, my bad. Yo, come on, bro. That's my camera roll. All right. It's linked to my phone.
They
so
were doing like the Beavis and Butthead. I'm the Great Cornelio. And
was it Brady like that?
Brady and Corey, yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
There's like a video in there too of Santa.
And,
Oh, that's why he's laughing.
We'll have to post that to the IG page.
Oh shit, Bowman should have got his photos.
You could be done
on
with
the
your shotgun if you
podcast.
start with everyone else.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, you got to think about this answer because, all right, we've been golfing a lot. We just went on our annual big golf trip with 44 dudes.
Yeah.
Not gay. We were just golfing.
We said not gay the whole
Why do you have to say that in the first place?
44 dudes, man. That's a lot of dudes.
man.
It wasn't one girl.
We're golfing
Red was
right
there.
after this, okay?
Yeah.
You just pulled down the Kayvon Thibodeau jersey.
Let's go. They're ready for week 1.
We're gonna talk about
Giants
that.
week 1.
Do they
What?
really?
Yeah.
The
Good-
cat just ripped down
Good
the
shit,
Thibodeau jersey.
Jefferson. Taught him well.
So question, so you're on the golf course. We'll be on the golf course today. What type of shot really gets you going? Like, it's the best feeling when you hit this shot.
Fireball.
Did you read that?
Oh, no. What?
I literally put in here.
No
Read
way.
this. Come here.
I can't read from this
It
far.
says Bowman will sarcastically say fireball. I swear to God, I put that in there. Swear.
Yo, guys, we
No
are
fucking
ready.
way. We're all
We are
locked in.
That's
dialed
text to
in.
speech. That's text to speech for sure.
Throw the fucking key away.
I
We locked
fucking-
in.
I knew you would say that shit. That's awesome. Hey, I love you, bro. All right, so
That was good.
yeah, best shot. What's long putt, an iron shot, 180 out. You just place it right next to it. What's the shot that gets you going?
Middle of the fairway. I just hit a good drive. My drive is actually decent. It's either I'm sorry, not middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
Decent. It's a good lie. I have a clear shot to the green. I'm like 150 out. I got a pitching wedge, and I'm just hoping. Just hoping it gets onto the green because I want to be on in 2, just for a par 4 2 putt. That's my favorite shot when I can.
A pitching wedge out and on.
Yeah, basically, I have a good lie, and if I can get it on there, if I hit that perfectly and it's flush, and I just see it go up there, I'm just like, I love that is, because driving, I've never consistently done it.
Who has?
So no, I mean, I feel like you guys have gone like 6 holes, but like I just drove 6 holes perfect, like how I wanted
That's
to.
probably my max.
And then
actually.
like that 7th hole you stopped or something, you fuck up a little bit, not even that bad. I'm fucking up like 3 holes and then I hit 2 good
So are you
drives.
saying 2 shots, like a great drive and then a great second shot? Or are you just saying you love a great drive or a great second shot?
I think you're saying a great approach.
I think a
Yes.
great approach.
You love
Yeah.
sticking it on the green.
I like sticking it on the green, but like I love it has to be. It can't be like a
bonus points if the first shot was good. Like, yeah, for sure.
yeah. If it's, I guess it doesn't matter about the first shot. It's just that second shot. That second shot hitting that iron onto the green.
That one,
feels-
you gain
hearing
more.
it-
You gain more strokes, like relatively, with this if the second shot is really good than just a good drive for sure. A good drive will help, but it's not a game changer. As long as you're not hitting it OB. I was gonna say like anything it's really hard to do, but anything chipped
That's why
in.
Brady hates cats.
Anything within like 75 yards. It's not going to happen. Might happen like once a year for you, but to chip in anything is just great. You don't even have to break out the putter.
Yeah.
Honorable mention for any like nice flop shot that you actually try and hit over a tree or right over a bunker and land it where you want to. Those feel good.
I like that. You got one? Besides Fireball?
I like hitting the ball as hard as I can, so drives probably.
But
a good sand shot, which is just so rare.
That's true.
I hit at least a few good drives
sand.
every 18 holes, so it's not a rare occasion. But a good sand shot, you just fucking spin it, stops on a dime.
Especially if there's like a water behind the green where you really have to hit a good one, and you actually do hit a good one. Sit it right next
Struggle to find a course with nice sand recently.
Yeah.
Yo.
Few and far
Fucking
between.
Clumpy or
Some bad beaches around here.
yeah.
I was gonna say, how's it feel? All three of you, I feel like maybe I don't know about Brady, but I know Hunter and Bowman have
Play good golf.
driven the green on like a par 4.
Yeah. That definitely feels good.
Like how
There's
I've
no
never,
doubt
you know what I
about
mean?
it.
Like I've never felt that in my fucking
Yeah.
life. Like the ball's on the
Yeah.
fucking green. You go up there, you're like, oh my god, like it's fucking.
But
it's what I thought.
I've never felt that either.
Exactly.
With
That's why I said
that,
I've never
it's
felt that.
like-
I'm like, what the? That is different.
I've never drove a par 4.
Shut the fuck up! I watched you do it.
That I didn't think I could already drive. You
Right.
know? It's not like a 330 or a little more
But you
like
still put
to the
it there.
green, and I make
You
it.
Still put it. To
It's
the,
always like a
the green is not that big of
320
an
number.
area to hit.
right. It feels good
from
yes.
300 yards
feels
away.
On hole 18, the first day when I put it on the fringe on 18,
nigga,
on
I
the golf
jumped.
trip.
I said, Bowman, it's on the green.
That is funny. that didn't even come to my mind.
I said,
though,
bro,
'cause,
they-
like, I don't
Wait, was
honestly-
there a video of that? Because I
I-
feel like I've heard you say that.
No, I didn't know. I don't know, but I didn't know it was on the
Size
green.
was standing
Hear
the
you
far
saying
right.
I
so
didn't know
he
it was on
could
the
see
green. The only reason I thought it was on the green, you all fucking looked.
He said
you
they looked.
They looked. Literally, he hits. I'm like waiting. I don't hear anything. I just see all your heads go, and I'm like, Bowman, they fucking looked at something.
I knew it was close. I knew it was
I
decent.
fucking yelled. He's like, get in the car right now.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
But I also drove the tree line that's like right there, like where those rocks were. Like if Bowman's drive wasn't good, we would have probably put a club away and chipped it right on there.
Dude,
Oh.
you shake that to hole
Just
10.
kidding. I hit it on that one par 4 at the
Oh,
ridge
no, that
where
was-
it's
and that
directly
was
at it. So I
Kev's.
have
Yeah.
felt that.
That was
Yeah,
Kevin's
the
shot,
ridge is
not
a good
mine.
shot for it.
So yeah, it's
Wait.
not like nothing impressive at all because like
The
straight
second
line
day
is
I
probably
did
like
that.
260
The
at
first
it.
day.
But yeah, I guess I have done that.
Brady, what shot
What's
gets
your
you
answer?
going?
Yeah.
Just real chubbed up.
I would say, if I'm in a scramble, hitting
You're the last one.
a long putt for the group feels pretty fucking dope.
It sure does.
You just clutch up for your team. You long putt for birdie. Oh my god.
Any fourth shot where you're
Any
needed.
fourth shot needed, yeah.
I'll say when I'm playing by myself, I think I'm like Josias because it's all about
Think
the
you're
second
Josias?
shot
That
because
sucks.
I can hit a good drive whatever.
We were tied
but
through 14
I'll
last
just fuck up right after. Okay, guys, what's up? What are we doing?
Yo, bro, all I kept hearing was that bag. And I was just like, that's why I'm laughing over here. I'm like, yo, Brady's about to lose it.
Shot glasses on the ground down here.
Shot of
It's all right.
roulette shot.
It's okay. Everything's fine. This is the point of having.
You definitely could close that door.
No.
She's-
With them in
No,
here?
we're not.
Playing with this thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
laying on it.
that's
That's-
all they want.
If Brady didn't bring that bag, everything would be fine.
Yeah, that's Brady's fault. Bowman.
Hey, stop! Oh my god, so they might pull shit off the fucking wall.
Like maybe hole 6, just ice that first day. I go up, last to drive, use mine. We're green side, 3 terrible chips. I go, put it pretty close. All 3 of you miss the putt.
Yep.
And I come up, make a solo birdie.
Yo, bro. I
Like, why did
swear
you
to
guys
God,
even
a
play?
birdie at that. We all and Kevin.
I got him out here.
Kevin and Al are laughing. They're fucking laughing, and Bowman is so serious.
I was like
Your
I was
face
asking,
is-
I was like, okay,
Like,
who's
y'all
the
niggas
A? I
suck.
was like, who's the A on our team right now?
Yeah, you, bro. I said you said that more. I thought you said it like 10 times
I
because you
did.
said it so many times.
I did. I said it to you a lot.
Yeah,
Not to them. I don't want to be
thought you
mean.
were saying it to them because you kept saying it to me
I did
so
say
much.
it a few times to them.
I'm like, I swear Bowman said it 10 times. And Bowman's like, you know what? I said on the last
Al
hole, too,
Rogers, who I highly doubt listens to this podcast.
I can't believe his name is Al
Like,
Rogers.
we're talking so much about a specific tournament here.
Garbage.
Specific day, too. Just
Okay.
one day
He'd
of
probably
the
take me one-on-one, but I'm a better scramble partner.
I just got
than he
one
is.
more to add because Bowman's thing made me think of it when he said a good drive. But when a group tells you to play through and you actually go in front of them with the gallery and rip a good drive or just a great shot on
Yeah,
par
that's a
three,
good one.
I got a second one
that
as well.
feels good.
When you can't hit driver, or you want to play smart and you take like a 3-wood or like a 5-iron or something, you hit the perfect
Actually
shot,
do it.
like layup, avoid all the trouble, and you actually hit a good one, and you're not just OB, just shorter than you would have been with a driver anyway.
I have one more as well.
I haven't even finished my fucking answer, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
When all your guys, you're with your group, everybody's golfing well, you're doing terrible. All of them they go drive. All their drives are like not that great. Then you wreck one, and it's just perfect down the middle. I've done
Good
that
things.
once or twice, and I felt it, and it felt great.
Oh, God.
Brady, now your turn. It's your turn now,
Hole
Brady.
18 when you make the last putt and you get to leave. Best
You
feeling.
get to fucking leave the course. I was gonna say like a long iron shot, place it on the green because those are harder. And if you just like stripe one like from 190 out, like I have a 5-iron, 6-iron out, place it on the green, that makes me feel really good.
Like the cutest.
Yeah, like I'm the cutest little boy there.
Oh my God!
That's even what you said.
You said little boy. Like I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm actually gonna ask you a trivia question because I thought of this morning while I was taking a deuce.
Dude, the longest deuce. The lights turned off in the bathroom. He sent me
And-
a Snapchat.
So
The motion sensors.
yeah, okay, that is true.
This is why you're late to the pod.
No, that was the one this morning.
No, honestly, it trickles down to right now. You
Yeah.
fucking made yourself late.
It's not wrong.
Okay, there's 3 running backs in my lifetime that I can remember that I can name with the first name Deuce.
I got one.
Vaughn.
Yep.
That's the current one. Yes.
McAllister.
That's 2. And there's the third one I can remember.
Deuce Culpepper.
Deuce Bigelow.
No.
Deuces.
That's what Michael Culpepper called himself for like a day.
This one played in the 2000s, like in the late 90s and 2000s.
Oh man, someone's listening to this is yelling at the.
Chuck.
Oscar.
If you got nothing, I can give you one of the teams he played for.
Give me a
Yeah.
team.
He started off with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't think I'm gonna get this.
Do we all know who this person is? Probably.
Honestly, I don't know.
I think I probably did.
I mean, this is like kind of maybe before you start paying too much attention to
I thought Deuce
football.
McAllister was gonna be an old one, but
Yes.
this must be older.
I
than
think Deuce McAllister was drafted in 01, I
that.
think.
Yeah, so this must be just before that.
This person was drafted a little before that.
I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Nope.
No, he also played for the Steelers for like a couple years.
Well, that's
That
why. That's
probably
why
helps,
you
yeah.
know. That's probably why you
Okay,
know.
it's
Piece of shit.
Deuce Staley.
Oh, okay. I've heard of the name. Definitely.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it though.
Never.
Yeah, Chuck's definitely yelling.
I didn't know you guys would get Deuce McAllister, so that was good.
Dude, I got Deuce Vaughn. You hear that?
Yes.
The newest one.
Good job, Josias.
Let's go.
He sucks. He's on my fucking dynasty team. You know, projected points right now 2.84. What
Deuce,
the hell
How
is
do you
that?
Why do you
get to
have-
the 100th point?
For the
Well, 'cause I
season?
looked.
Is that for
Why
the
do you
season
have
or week
him on your
one?
team?
He's because he's just a person. Like, there's nobody
Can I
else.
be on your team?
There's,
I'm a person.
there's nobody else.
He's just
I'll hand Hunter the fucking
person?
phone and he'll tell me you could have this person instead. That dude sucks. And I'm like, I didn't know that.
I didn't know Deuce Vaughn was still in the league, to be honest with you.
Oh my
He's like
god.
third
Drafted last
string.
year.
He's drafted.
Yeah, and he did nothing. So why would he be in the league?
Yeah, he's like third string.
It's cheap.
He might not make a team, dude.
But the Cowboys. their
Guys, I
running back
need
room
help.
sucks.
Guys, I need
They
help.
got,
That's
like,
all I'm asking. I'm asking for
Dowdle,
help.
Zeke, but they're probably gonna like pick somebody up too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about NFL then, because we're getting into the season. The most recent NFL news. Let's see. Like Aiyuk is still on the
Hold out.
potential trade
Hell,
market.
By
And
the time
Richard-
this comes out, he might have a team.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean it's like back and forth. 49ers didn't want to pay
Richardson
him.
as well.
Now they kind of want to pay him, give him some money. but he's kind of fed up. He's flirting with the Steelers. I don't know what's going on there. I never thought the Steelers would actually give him
They need wideouts.
the money that he wants. So I'm on the no side of it gets done, but I mean they're talking like it's close.
Who's
said
getting the
that
ball?
the leaks say they've offered him more than the Niners have.
And he already said no to the Patriots. The Patriots offered him a lot. I think it was like $32 million a year, around there. He basically, Patriots suck, so he didn't want to go there, type of thing.
Steelers
he
suck,
was
dude.
posting videos of Jaden Daniels, Washington Commanders quarterback, like flirting with them, wanting to go there, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. Flirting with the Browns, with that there's a potential trade with him and Amari Cooper going to the Niners, but I think that's fizzled out.
Yeah, we'll just have to see on that one.
The big thing that we want to talk about and get Hunter's thoughts
We really want to talk about it.
are
Is the Stephon Gilmore signing?
That did happen just an hour ago.
who did he sign with?
Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, he's
we,
right.
we need cornerback help. We've signed
He's
5
gonna tear his
corner-
ACL first game.
5?
Fucking old as fuck. How old is that man? 42?
He's probably like 31 or something like
sorry.
that.
Not that bad.
I'm sorry, but he is old.
He's a grandpa.
He's an older-
in cornerback.
He's
sense.
definitely a little old.
He's
But
older.
he will be like our number 1 cornerback because their team sucks.
That's a. I wish I could slap my knees hard enough for you guys to hear.
Did you say that's aid and you didn't have the S on it?
That's just one single
What did
aid.
you say?
Just one aid.
Just one aid?
What did I just say?
I heard AIDS.
Oh, okay, all right.
We got one-on-one. We'll see.
All right, well, quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings that was drafted in this past draft was JJ McCarthy from Michigan. Hunter, super pumped about it.
How about
And
super?
I don't know about that, but I didn't have a problem with it at all.
You did
Yes,
get
you were super pumped about it. No, you were super pumped about it. If we re-listen to the
super
podcast,
Dude,
is
I
too
would
much.
love to
Super's
go
too
back
much.
and look
Somebody-
at this.
no, I wouldn't say super pumped, but I would say at
You
least
just did.
enthusiastic.
You did say that.
Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic.
someone go through the
about
past
it.
pods and
He was
bring up
definitely
Hunter talking
enthusiastic
about him.
about it for sure. Because 2 people mentioned to me, texted me out personally, and were like, "How's Hunter feeling right now?" And I'm just like, "Cause they listen to the podcast," and I'm like, "So
it wasn't clear how I was feeling from the podcast? How would I be super pumped about it?
no, that's what I'm saying." You
All
were
right,
super
regardless.
pumped about JJ McCarthy.
Okay.
Regardless, they signed Sam Darnold. Who cares? And then, so it looks like he's going to start because JJ McCarthy out for the year.
First preseason game, torn meniscus in a play he didn't even realize. He didn't even realize he was injured until the day later. He came to practice and was like, my knee's kind of sore. And then he sat out. And then they went and got a test. And then the next day, he's in surgery. Season over. Torn meniscus. And honestly, he might come back. Torn meniscus is only like 4 or 5 months. But there's not really a reason to bring him back
No, definitely don't.
early December. So, I don't know. He might get some practice in at the end of the year. But
What if there is a reason though?
If Sam Darnold leaves in the playoffs, they're just going to use
Yeah.
Sam Darnold in the
Right,
playoffs.
right.
the only way is if we are like
And Darnold goes down.
9 or like let's say 8-6 playoff hunt, just second week of December, and Sam Darnold goes down with something, and then JJ could technically play. Maybe they bring him in for a playoff.
You still have
push.
Mullins, right? So
But that-
Yeah, I was about to ask Kyle Mullins.
You
Mullins
could
is-
probably trade
kinda
a
sucks.
7th for Josh Jobs again. Get
Kyle?
him back.
Kyle? Was that Nick?
Dobberson?
Nick
Dobbs.
Mullins?
Nick Mullins.
Fill in.
And you said Kyle.
Kyle Mullins. That is not real.
That's who he went to
And-
Derby.
and-
Kyle Mullins.
No, what the
So
fuck?
my brain just
What
went
the
there.
fuck?
I
That's
didn't
what
even
he
catch
said.
that.
I
He said
didn't
Kyle
even-
Mullins.
What the
But he just
hell?
said Kyle.
Catch that.
I did. I just I
That's
don't know
funny.
why. I just did.
Somebody probably heard that the first time. Like, what? Who?
Damn. JJ wasn't going to play much of the year anyways, or that wasn't the plan. This is pretty much a lost year playing for 25. It's, could have a worse year to go down with injuries.
Yeah.
It's all right. He looked pretty good in first preseason game though, so I think generally still feel good about the draft pick.
I would say you're optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic, but
Yeah, it's kinda
optimistic
just like-
nonetheless.
Super optimistic.
The most
This
optimistic.
fucking guy. I'm just gonna ridicule you more on the
my Giants
$160 million man Daniel
My
Jones. man.
Giants suck.
Should I feel better? I have Justin Jefferson on a dynasty team, and I was already skeptical
I don't
going
think
into
it
the year.
changes anything.
think he's still gonna get open.
Do you think it's better that now I have Sam Darnold to throw him the ball?
I wouldn't change, no matter who they started. If they
Just for this year, because
of those two, I literally wouldn't change how I like. We have a fantasy football draft tonight. I would think of him the same exact thing if they said JJ was a week 1 starter versus Sam Darnold week 1 starter. It's not much difference.
That's actually how I
even like
thinking about it.
Addison out or in with the injury. I don't think it changes much.
The Browns podcast. The fan was talking about how Justin Jefferson was just cooking all of the Browns. Like it was like cutting them like butter. He's cutting through them like butter. That's what they said.
Off question.
Practicing together.
Because I have up here on news that the Falcons signed like 2 pretty good defensive players. They traded for Matthew Judon, who's a linebacker for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty damn good. He was out a lot of last year for injury. And they signed Justin Simmons, a safety from Denver. Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of loading up. But the question is kind of based on Falcons versus Vikings. Do you think Justin Jefferson will miss Kirk more? Or do you think Kirk will miss Justin Jefferson more?
Come on now.
This year, Justin Jefferson will miss Kirk. But in the long run, I think Kirk will miss the Vikings in general.
Yeah.
Or I think already the Falcons are proven, just let alone just drafting Michael Penix before JJ McCarthy, mind you. Remember that they told Kirk Cousins, we're going to draft quarterback in the first round. Kirk Cousins like, I just don't want to deal with that. I'm going to go to the Falcons. And then the Falcons draft a quarterback in the first round before the Vikings even have an opportunity to. I think there's like a little bit of regret there, even if he wouldn't say it. It'll be all right if they come out and do well this year. But, I mean, did you even see that Penix, they didn't play him in the second preseason game? They said we saw enough to be confident that we don't need to play him.
Wow.
What is that? You have a quarterback a rookie quarterback that you're saying you're not gonna play for years. So I think, in my opinion, I read that
Probably
as
saving his years, man. By the time he
what?
by the time he plays, he's gonna be like 30 years old.
What?
That is fucking retarded. I did not know that. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's weird.
Falcons. I hate that because Kirk's so. I mean, I fucking like.
They had
He's
Caleb
cool guy.
Williams in there for the whole half against the Bengals.
Yeah, bro, that
Still
shit was fun to
barely
watch.
beat 'em.
This is what I was gonna say. It's not because they want to not get him hurt. They're not gonna play him anyways.
They're going to trade Kirk to the Vikings.
No, I think they literally don't want him to play so well in multiple preseason games to have a quarterback controversy and have everyone, all the fans,
Oh
and all
my
the NFL
God.
talking about it.
Hot take. I like it.
Yeah,
Read
I
between the lines
100% agree
kinda
with that
thing.
because I think this
Bitch
year
ass
if Kirk
niggas.
throws 3 interceptions because he does that
Right, the first game.
in a game, then they're gonna be like put Penix in because that's what all fans do. They're gonna be screaming that. So yeah, it makes sense.
I guess
They
so,
just
yeah.
dug this hole themselves when they drafted him. So all this combines to I think Kirk is having like
Whatever
second
that is,
doubts.
stop. I hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
There
That
you
was, that was me getting annoyed with this
go.
whole situation. That's so fucking weird because, like, I don't know. I feel like as an association, you would at least communicate to your front runner because, like, he's going to make you you want this person to be in a good mindset to lead your team to whatever you want to happen this season. And what are you going to do? Just backdoor them like this? And then what do you think his mindset is going to be going into the season? Like, am I going to be thrown under the bus at any second and I'm going to be a backup quarterback for this? Or do I trust my association to not do this to me again because they blindsided me the first chance they got?
I don't think the Falcons would do that to him. Like I think they're like in on
just trying to
Kirk.
win.
He'd have to screw up fucking royally for them to. But I think
don't
like
think he
all the
will.
outside people, all the noise.
Right, which does make a difference. At the end of the day, they're still trying to generate buzz, sell tickets, sell merchandise, go to fucking playoffs and all that. Be in good standing.
But I like it. I second Hunter's answer.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch. A little side kind of. NFC South is so boring usually, so there's a little extra flair.
We could revisit this question as well mid-season. Be like, who misses who now?
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna do my second shotgun right now. 2 of 4.
Slosh, bro.
There's no trash can around, so
You're throwing up on your second shot.
no, I'm just
you're
on
sitting
the
right
third
there.
or fourth. I don't know.
We got Devin's helmet. We
Any
can turn
other
it upside-
news
can use
you
it.
guys want?
Facts,
Go
facts.
ahead. I'm ripping a blue Raz.
Blue.
Bowman.
Well, I'll just comment on the last. I know we already kind of talked about it on that post-draft pod on the Falcons thing, but it's like fantasy football.
Yeah.
It's a onesie position. Well, depending on the league, but
Yeah.
like you're either playing Kirk or Penix.
Kind of a dog.
And if you sign a man for that much money, you're not. You're basically pot committed on him. You don't need
A backup?
I mean,
Of
you
that
need a backup,
caliber?
but what's the point?
Or
Like, unless
price?
Penix was like, you thought he was a top 10 prospect, and it was like round 3, you're like, I got to get the value there.
Didn't make sense of a top 10 overall pick when by signing Kirk Cousins, you're saying we're going for it now. And now they're just kind of like hedging their bets. That's not what going for it now
Like,
is. That's
guaranteeing a Kirk
opposite.
Cousins injury. You're like,
Yeah.
we're going to need a backup.
Like, it's-
I mean, how many
Which
backup
directions are you going?
quarterbacks? I mean, like Nick Foles. Outside of that, like what Super Bowl?
Case Keenum almost.
Almost, yeah. Okay.
Almost. Okay, so we're going to go into some questions here. We have some from Intoxicating Inbox. Now, some of these questions, because we potted months ago, are just outdated, so I'm sorry if your question is lost.
Can I start with my own?
But, yeah, sure.
On how did you guys feel about the Olympics basketball? How'd you feel about the refereeing? The FIBA?
I think they let him play.
I know. It was nice.
It was kind of like,
Some actual basketball.
yeah, and I'm like, the first game I watched, people were complaining about the exhibition, like how like aggressive the other team was towards America,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, that's basketball, dog. You lucky that they did that so they could prepare them for the real games, because South Sudan really was busting their ass. They were
South
really
Sudan.
fucking.
Sudan, baby.
Was it them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
I was making sure.
I don't
But
know.
either way, it was that I only saw I started watching the first quarter, and I'm like, they're bodying them. Then I left to do something, and then when I came back, I said, "What the hell?" Because I was like, that was really bully ball. They were playing bully ball, and I'm like, that is fun to watch. We need to fucking have that in the NBA. Remember when people used to talk about the old NBA? Kevin Garnett would go up and just straight, like, I would elbow somebody as he's going up for a layup and look at them and be like, do something about it. They might fight right then and there. And then they keep playing the game. It was like so – I'm not saying that's what basketball should be about, but there should be some physical aspect to it that I think we've taken away. That's why Steph Curry's three's been so I don't know, the people frown upon it sometimes because they're like, why is the game turning to this 3-point shot? That's all the people do is just shoot now. I'm like, it's not like how physical it was before.
Mm-hmm.
This Olympic basketball was sick. I loved it.
Bowman, is that how you feel?
Absolutely. When you at least the first few games when the U.S. would go in and you could just see the foul baiting, I run into you and I jump back and try to shoot something with the no call. It was music to my eyeballs.
I absolutely hate that shit, man. During the NBA season, you know,
Okay,
James
yeah,
Harden,
yeah.
the Steph Curry, all that fucking just itching to get fouls and flailing your body out and not, you know, stupid ass ways to try and touch somebody to get a foul. That's a lot of people shit on the NBA now because of it.
Didn't we at least mention this on the pod last spring?
point, yeah.
Since the last season, the back half of the season and the playoffs of the NBA season, they did let him play more, and they were calling less stuff.
I thought the playoffs were
Playoffs?
Right.
a little bit.
So if that's like a more permanent change, then maybe they even go further now that the Olympics got so much acclaim.
Gold medal
Honestly,
still.
That wasn't even my takeaway. My takeaway was the fucking gold medal match. That was so cool.
Bro, Steph.
was awesome.
It's so cool seeing
So
all
dope.
the best players play. Like, this is what like the All-Star game is supposed to be, but it really doesn't end up being like that. This thing is cool when they're all playing for their nation. You can tell how much they care. Even seeing the other countries, like seeing Jokic play with all the what country he's from.
Serbia.
Like, I've never seen him so happy. He was never that happy winning a championship with the Nuggets, but getting third with the other Serbians, like, he was ecstatic.
That's his shit.
It was cool to see.
He was geeked, yeah. And France too. France's team was very impressive, and like
France, it was funny. It's just cool to see like dudes who don't play in the NBA and they like play professionally overseas. Like that one dude for France, I don't know his name, but he was like, I don't know if he's the leading scorer or the second leading scorer
The second one.
for their team. What do you had? Like 20 points in that gold medal game. It's like I've never heard of this dude in my life, but that's cool how like someone could step up for
Talking about Rudy
your country.
Gobert?
No,
Definitely not. Rudy Gobert is going to be remembered for
touching mics.
touching mics right before COVID
That
went
was
to
shit.
shit.
That's top 10 funniest COVID moments.
Yeah.
Number one, actually, funniest COVID
It
moment.
could be.
He wouldn't. They wouldn't even play him at certain points because they also realize that he's a liability.
Last point on that. I hope that that sort of like nationality pride translates to when flag football is introduced in 2028 Olympics and we get some NFL players playing flag football, because that would be really fucking cool.
Seen some beef already that flag football players, I guess, for the U.S. are saying, like, you know, why do these NFL players think that they're just automatically going to be on this team? They didn't do anything for it, blah, blah, blah. You know, we're the reason this is here.
Which is true.
Yeah.
But just have tryouts and win then.
Yeah,
if you really are better than the NFL players, you just shouldn't be grandfathered in for your country just because you've been on the team until now. Like, if NFL players want to beat you out, they should have a shot, and you'll have a shot just as the same to make the team. I don't think anyone's just trying to automatically put NFL players on the team instead of them.
Yeah, because people outside looking in, like, made lists, I think, when this was a flirting idea, and they were just placing like Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, like all on a team, so they're feeling like, okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with the competition. It should be anyways.
I wonder how many dudes will actually want to do that, or teams will allow them to do that. Because, I mean, you got an NFL season coming up. Like, you're going to get hurt during a flag football game. Like, that's going to fuck with – like, if you wanted to do that and you were on, like, a third year of your fourth 4-year contract trying to get paid, like, that's going to affect how you're going to get paid. You're probably not going to play in that type shit. I just wonder how many people are going to do that.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Players and teams.
Yeah, good question. But shout out USA for winning gold. Steph Curry went nuts in it.
That was so
cool. If you, for some reason, didn't see that last sequence,
that was crazy.
Go look it up on YouTube. Steph Curry just
minute and a half
draining threes to win the game for us.
It was unreal.
And we're from Ohio. A lot of you listeners are. I mean, you typically don't cheer for Steph Curry. This was one time you really got to, so this was kind of cool.
I loved seeing the red bandana, blue bandana, fucking Crips and Bloods tied together. There's like LeBron and Curry fans right now. It's like, oh my God, so facts. 3 years ago, I beat a Curry fan's ass.
Okay, let's move on to some more questions here. So we got question is, what would you prefer? You only can pick one, the NFL or college football?
Like the other is abolished from the world?
Yeah. You can't watch, I mean, whatever, that's extreme, but you can't watch the other one at all ever. You can only pick one.
NFL hands down for me.
NFL, Thursday, Sunday, Monday at least.
Got it.
Fantasy football.
It's that easy?
That
and
comes
NFL
with it.
for me as well.
It's not even close.
It's just because, I mean, you just purely like it more, or like
fantasy football, honestly.
College football is great for Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
NFL is great for like 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
There's
So
no
it's
fantasy.
played more
there's no
often.
fantasy football aspect of college football. I think that is actually way bigger than people give credit for. Everyone plays fantasy football.
Yeah, that's true.
Is everyone. Like, you could talk to anyone at the office, at the bar. Everyone has a fantasy football team.
True.
It keeps people watching. It's great for the league. I think it's it's not a question for me personally. I get college football, and I get it brings maybe even a wider base together because a lot of people go to college. Probably girls are even bigger into college football than guys maybe because they've gone to it or have a boyfriend that went there or something. But I'm more in the NFL.
Okay. I'm going college football. Excuse me, I have 2 shotguns in me.
You got 2 more coming too.
I love college football, dude. Like, I fucking love it. I woke up yesterday morning on Saturday. It was like nice out, and all I thought was, oh my God, I cannot wait till I wake up and I sit down and I watch College Game Day and just open a beer and sit there and watch this shit. I think, I understand, like I love the NFL too, but if I had to pick one, college. The fantasy football aspect of the NFL is great because I've got, 4 teams I do every year. But I also think it kind of dumbs it down or waters it down to where, like, I'm a Steelers fan. I'd say pretty diehard Steelers fan. But it also kind of dumbs it down for me because I'm like, Steelers lose, whatever. Then I'm just like, okay, I got my fantasy team here. I get to cheer for this, cheer for that. I feel like there's so much more loyalty in college football. You have one team you're absolutely cheering for. And the pressure to win a game is so much higher because NFL plays now 17 regular season games. You can get in the playoffs by losing 7 or 8 games.
That's getting less now, though, with the more
True.
playoffs.
NCAA changes. You could probably lose 3 games and you'll still make this new playoff format system in the college football with the new 12 team. But still, I mean, it makes every game so important that it's awesome. And just the fact that I have such a tie to the team I love. Like, 3 of us here went to Ohio State.
It's where we met.
Yes.
All this started at Ohio State.
It's like you have such a tie to that school. Like, that's your thing. Like, it'll forever be with you type shit. So, yeah, I'm going college football for sure.
One other, like, nothing can beat college football rivalries.
Yeah.
Nothing in the NFL comes close to that. Like, even the best rivalries in pro sports don't touch, like, OSU Michigan, Auburn Alabama, those like late season rivalry games. Those are just electric.
I'll tell you what, there's something about it too, that college football being on a Saturday to where, like, you don't have to work on Sunday. Most people don't.
Just get obliterated.
To where, like, yeah, you can drink a little more. You can have blast, like, stay up late, like, whatever. There's that part of it too, where you don't have to worry about
It's great for college kids.
being responsible the next day.
It is waking up on a Saturday morning with college football coming on all day. It does feel good, no doubt. Felt better on campus, but still feels good.
You okay over there?
Yes.
You got beer?
You look down. Yeah.
I sent you guys that picture in Snapchat maybe a week ago or something of all those boxes of beer.
Oh, yeah.
That
there was so many.
Do you remember that day? I think that was when they're all stacked up against the walls in the kitchen. And I didn't even live there at the time. I think it was before I moved in. And you guys had to clean them out. So, like, I think it was like a Friday
We didn't
night.
have to. I think it fell.
And then we
I
just
think after
decided to
IFL,
throw them
we
all
just
out
decided
there. And then
it
we
was
lit
over.
them all on a fire or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
There was only a couple recycling bins.
We just
so we just burnt a lot.
stacked it floor to ceiling across the wall of our recycling.
Also stuck like 14 milk gallon jugs in
Yep.
our other roommate's closet.
It was more than that, too, because he was gone for the summer or whatever. Came back. It was at least like 20. Because that was when you're lifting a bunch and just going through milk and whey protein powder like it's nothing.
Before I lived there, too, because Martin had lived there 1 year before me. I was trying to throw away a milk carton one time, and you guys like, no, go upstairs. go throw this in his closet. I was like, what?
It's hilarious.
All
There
right.
was so
I'll
many.
do that.
Did it smell ever?
No.
We cleaned them out. We washed them.
As long as they have the cap on them, it's fine.
It filled up an entire recycling bin.
Yeah.
Jugs.
The day he moved out, he was like, whoa. Is that when he found him? The day he moved out?
No.
Or when did he
No,
do it?
thanks. It took that
Before
long.
that.
Okay. So he moved in that frat house. I just don't remember the one he did.
Fred Star.
Frat president.
Prez.
That
Shout out
was.
Martin.
Shout out Martin.
Okay, so good question by good question. So I don't have names here. Do you use No, this question from Intoxicating Inbox as well. Do you use 2 different razors for your face and your ball sack?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
I don't use a razor. I use a trimmer.
Well, whatever you use. Do you use the same thing?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Absolutely use the same one.
Okay.
Out of pure laziness.
Do you use an actual razor or like a electric
Trimmer.
Do you at least clean it with alcohol?
But okay, I'll trimmer for both, but
He's gonna be
razor
disgusted by
separate, I
razors.
guess. Razor separate. Because I don't
Okay.
I don't use a razor on my face. I don't go clean shaven like ever.
Okay, that's different then, yeah.
Yeah, I used to go clean shaven in I think beginning of college on my face, but yeah, I have the same electric trimmer, and
The trimmer has a guard.
I
It's
go
fine.
trim my face.
So you trim your lip
I'm-
here, and then you be like,
Yeah, but you go lip first. And
Yeah,
then you
lip
go down.
first, but then
but then the next day you start back at the lip.
after-
No. It has a week to disinfect naturally.
afterwards, like I take let's just say a paper towel or something, I like just wipe it a little bit, and that's the most cleaning it gets.
Yeah, I'll put it up to the shower
And
so
I
it rinses off.
Do that, or if I'm actually shaving my everything down here though, like clean shave, I do take an actual razor and shave my.
Does your
dick and my
beard ever
balls.
smell as bad as your ball sack after you lift?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know why you use the same trimmer for it then.
What do you do?
I mean, there just happens to be 2 razors. There's a razor in the shower now, but if I only had one, I would easily use them for both. I don't have a trimmer because I don't grow enough facial hair to
Yeah.
justify that purchase quite yet.
I shave like every 2 days.
But I mean, are you shaving when you're like straight after the gym, just as dirty as could be? Why is your razor? Shouldn't you be like clean shave, like clean before you shave?
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
you
No, I
expect
don't.
you expect your partner to go down on your penis where your hair is, but you don't want to put a razor that was down there near your face?
That's a good argument. It's a fair argument.
Yeah, but I just think
You're not deep throating your razor.
No, you're not. But I think that somewhere the cleanliness gets. One day you're gonna forget to do something.
I agree. It sounds weird, but then it's not like
That's all I'm saying.
it's
I
not
just want to
like-
avoid that for myself. That's about it.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like after I shave these things, then I'm going to dinner or like I'm gonna have sex with my girlfriend. I shower right after I do it.
Yeah.
It's always like a process.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
Clean right after I
Samesies.
do it, so it doesn't feel that dirty.
I just still think that you should have 2 different trimmers.
It's probably more cleanly, but
Yeah.
I think
I just always have.
you're
That's
splitting
Yeah.
hairs.
literally,
You guys, I
True.
mean, you're clean shaven right now. You're clean shaven.
I shaved this morning.
I'm not.
You've been growing it out more.
I haven't been clean shaven since pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I razored this morning.
We got to hold Hunter down.
No.
Shave his balls.
We gotta get him
You guys
right.
held
I
me
didn't
down.
say that.
Boy, right.
Shave my balls.
Sounds gonna shave his face.
I would be. I would let you because
Oh
I
my
don't
god!
want
No way!
If you guys hand me down,
Whoa,
me-
don't
All right,
get
we don't want to hear the rest of it. We don't wanna hear the
Someone
rest of it.
comes up to your balls with a
Someone
razor.
comes on your
You want
balls.
me struggling, so you cut my balls? No. At some point, you're just like, okay, guys.
Stop, guys! Stop!
Yeah,
Very still.
Oh shit, dude, that's funny. Well, I guess we know how to get Hunter to lay down.
Shit, that's not what I
But I'm
want.
gonna shave your balls.
Yeah, we're about to go golfing.
We are.
What time is it?
We should. I
Okay,
was
we're
thinking the next pod should be something having to do with how we golf today.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, so throughout this, we have to we have to think of something then.
Right.
Next question is: would you rather have a burnt marshmallow or lightly toasted?
Lightly toasted is
Well,
no one
perfect
gonna, no one-
toast.
No, it's lightly toasted. Like it's still almost like room temperature.
brown.
Not even
It's brown.
warm.
No,
Total
It's candy
brown.
brown.
It's
Light-
candy brown.
Lightly toasted. I mean, I'd say like a very light brown.
No. The whole
Yeah.
thing is still light brown, but it's still like when you push on it, it cracks and it's still all melted inside.
Okay, well, that's a dumb question. Obviously, you want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
don't
was
know
thinking.
burnt marshmallow.
people
If I
do
can,
like-
Well,
burnt
okay. When
ones.
I think of burnt, I'm just thinking like one side of it's just black, and the other side is
you-
alright.
are you one of those
Just
You know,
going
like
Some people put it in the fire and
one of
let
those
it.
people?
Yeah, because
catch-
they don't have the patience, and that's fine. It's gonna be fine. But if
Some
you
people
have
like
the
the
patience,
taste.
of course you take the brown one.
I wouldn't. I mean, if the whole thing was completely black, I wouldn't. But
Do
like,
some people like that though?
yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
They'll put it straight into the
For
fire
sure.
and burn it.
That's
I don't
crazy.
Think it's a
I like a little bit of
complete-
the burnt side to it.
like a whole
I don't want the
black
whole thing, though.
marshmallow.
It makes it decent in a s'more, actually. A little crispy.
Little inside, different texture, kind of.
The inside's still gooey, warm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you still get those.
You
burnt
can mostly still get that
crisp.
from brown.
The
though.
brown.
When's
Yeah.
the last time you had a s'more?
Like 2 months ago.
Wow, I was gonna say like 4 years.
It's about to be fall.
There's
Probably
no
gonna have
kids
it
in, around
right?
you. There's a bunch of kids in
That's
my
true.
family, so they
Yeah.
literally will start a fire and be like, "Let's do some s'mores." Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
it's hot as shit out.
I'm not gonna turn down a s'more. S'mores are good.
Next question: is it more milk than cereal or more cereal than milk?
More cereal than milk. What? What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Like in the bowl?
Yeah.
Who puts more? You should go
I
to
might.
jail if you put more fucking milk than cereal. Are you
I will put in more milk like halfway through the cereal.
That's not what we're fucking asking.
Also,
when you pour your cereal,
I've never done that though.
when
ever.
you pour your cereal, do you pour the milk until it fills all the way? You can't even see the cereal. There's
I look
more
forward
milk
to
than
drinking
cereal.
the milk afterwards.
I am too, but I'm not saying I'm not gonna put more milk than there is cereal.
Yeah, more cereal.
I'm eating
is
the whole box
answer
of
for
cereal
me.
with this one bowl of milk.
All right, I don't know. I don't look into it that much. I'm also not a big cereal guy.
I'm a big cereal guy, so I got 3 boxes at my house right now. You want to guess
Did we
them?
do cereals for a draft one time?
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
Okay. What's your pick?
Probably have the results somewhere.
I usually just buy cereal and never eat it, but
Yeah, same.
yeah, light milk. I don't want anything soggy.
Got it.
Yeah. You can't do that, obviously.
Okay.
I'll do a light pour with a light milk, and I'll do multiple pours over time. Just because if it's waiting too long, it's
See,
good.
that's.
Guys, we did cereal just in April of this year. That was not
Oh,
long
really?
ago at all.
I mean, we haven't potted in a while,
Oh,
so it's just hard to
wow.
remember.
Do you know who won?
it was literally only 2 drafts
Bowman,
ago.
Bowman won, right?
It was Fruits and Veg was the last one. Then it was Unbreakable Sports Records. Then it was cereal.
I think I went back to back there.
It was literally our Super Bowl recap video. I think.
Oh my
Should've put the
I think the
mic
door's
on.
closed too now.
God.
The
All
reverb.
right, next question.
Nobody
we're
loves
actually,
a fart more than this guy.
I send them to him. If I fart,
kidding.
I don't send them to you guys. I send them to Brady.
I don't want to see
He
that,
says
so
he
that's
tells
good.
me no shit in the toilet, bro. I don't want to hear you shit. I just want to hear the farts,
the splash,
bro.
you don't hear that?
I just want to hear the farts, bro.
that part of it is
Dude,
gross.
Turvey
drawing a fine line there.
Nah, Turvey will send
Playing
you
with fire.
Turvey will send you atomic bombs in the toilets. Like you'll hear the fucking
This
like.
is the reason I just click through 99% of your guys' videos.
Oh my god.
And you're like, dude, I sent you that video. I'm like, yeah, you also sent
One of
so many
these
bad
times.
ones that
One of these
this is,
times.
this is the
lost-
price you pay.
we lost the
I'm not
trust.
going to listen to your videos.
One of these times, gonna open it and be like, "Okay, that was a good one. That was good."
Well, finally, he sent the one from the mail truck where he's just running through the nice neighborhoods.
Oh, did you see that?
Like that
Straight
I
through the
watched
grass.
because you
Watch that?
clearly weren't
I
on
watched
a
it.
like
Hey,
just
did he
singing
say
or in a
something?
bathroom.
Yeah, he said you were
I
gonna get
read
the cops
3
called
comments.
on you too.
There's only 4 of us in there.
Yes, yes, you're one of them.
All right, back to football. Okay. Next question: what do you think the ceiling is this year for each of our NFL teams?
The ceiling is the roof. Did you write that one down?
I did not know.
Damn,
Didn't think about that one.
I was gonna say,
I don't think they're technically the same thing.
I
According
don't know.
to Michael
What do you
Jordan.
guys think this year is going to happen for your team? I'll only say
I think mine and yours
Just
are going to be the same.
go with.
He'll disagree, I think. But
Let's not all of us input because it'll take a while. But like
I thought mine
you for
and
your
Hunter-
favorite team,
Okay.
you know what comment type
I
thing.
think everyone could agree the Bengals' best
Could-
outcome would
No,
be
no,
Super
no,
Bowl.
let's,
yeah.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say, why did we start with that one?
Okay, I'm gonna-
I'll go last then.
I'll just disagree and say I'll say AFC Championship game, but close.
Wow.
They could,
What a,
they
what a
could win a
step
Super Bowl.
behind.
I mean, if
They're
they
like-
play the Chiefs, I
Wow.
don't know.
But they could win the Super Bowl. I'm
No,
not saying
no, no.
it's anywhere
AFC
likely.
Well, okay,
Championship.
if we're just going off like anyone
This-
could win
this-
the Super Bowl, but
I mean, the Bengals are like 6th in odds,
You know
maybe
what?
5th.
Yeah, you could. I think
all right. Odds speaking. Well, no, I'm not speaking
Say,
about
it's
odds.
the ceiling.
I'm
It's the
just,
ceiling. It's the highest your team could go. They could
And
win
it
Super
is
Bowl.
the
The
roof as
Giants
well.
are not going to win Super Bowl.
okay, all right.
No shit.
Outside of my hate for the Bengals and biased opinion, sure, they have a really great season. They could win the Super Bowl. I
Yeah.
agree.
But
Okay.
like no matter what, I don't think the Giants could ever win a Super Bowl this year.
Can
I
I
agree.
go before these
I
two
agree.
go? Because I
Yes,
just think the
sure.
Giants are gonna be
First pick
If
overall.
anything, 9 wins.
that's the ceiling.
9 wins.
If anything,
I'll
that's
give
the-
you 8-1.
I would
Got that
take
tie,
yeah,
baby.
I'd take like 10-1 on 10+ wins. That's not bad. I think they could be a little better than that. They are almost pick against the Vikings week 1, and I was gonna say just like a
7 wins for me.
make the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
What? I don't know.
I think the ceiling is to make the playoffs, try and win a playoff game, but probably
We'll
not
see,
even make the
man.
playoffs. And I think that's where the Giants are.
I think 3rd in the division. I'll just blatantly say that would be the ceiling.
To the Vikings,
Giants, I think.
No.
Giants.
Behind the
Giants,
Eagles,
3rd in
behind
the division,
Cowboys.
behind Cowboys, Eagles. I don't know what the record would be, but yeah, place them there for the ceiling.
They still have a good defense. I mean, it's a similar team to 2 years ago when they won a playoff game. Honestly,
We lost some of our backup D linemen, so we don't have a good rotation with D linemen. That's why they're trying to highlight some of the people that are. I mean,
New?
that's not why they're trying to
Who
highlight.
was
That dude did run really fast.
Who was your
SMU
best
tackle.
receiver when you made the playoffs? Like, was
Huh?
it 3 years ago?
Wandale Robinson.
Yeah, man, and like
Maybe
Galladay, who didn't
Galladay,
play.
who actually sucked.
yeah, he didn't play at all either way. He just would get
Uh,
hurt at practice and not.
Yeah,
play
who
the week.
actually was it? Darius Slayton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slayton was technically their one, I think.
But
It was not good. They had Saquon.
Vikings ceiling this year. I mean, they just lost quarterback, so
Ceiling is sneak into a wild card spot, try and win a playoff game. They couldn't do more than that. Unless they had a case.
You're gonna have a
Keenum
tough
type year.
time in your division.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
even
Like I
division
said,
two
this
wins
is
out.
this is a we drafted JJ for not this year, for his next 3 years on his rookie deal.
No, man.
4 years.
Yeah, I'd say ceiling is 2nd in your division. And with
Yeah,
that, I
wild
mean, I
card.
guess you'd probably make a wild card, maybe.
Yep.
So maybe wild card, just because the rest of the team is pretty decent.
Yeah, like it's actually still a good offense.
It could be a bloodbath of a division for the years to come.
Yes. Yeah. The back half of the 2020s, NFC North's going to be pretty good, I think.
really interesting.
Steelers ceiling, probably the Super Bowl.
There's no way.
I don't know. I was gonna try to say it seriously.
I thought you said it. AFC
Didn't entertain
Championship
him
game.
with a
You guys
laugh.
could get tickets and go to
No,
it.
AFC
maybe.
Championship was for the Bengals that I was
Oh.
saying, and then I changed.
I think you're doing the same thing. Wild card, try and make a couple postseason games.
I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm just answering the same fucking thing. Like I'm gonna say like 2nd in the division or
Yeah.
something. I mean, that's what we do pretty much every year.
Yep.
And since we're still figuring out our quarterback thing, I don't think it's this year where it pops off. So I'd say wild card spot. I'd say, yeah, wild card spot. That's where I'm at right now. Might change later.
Yep. You just have a higher floor than, like, say, the Giants.
Yeah.
I'll give you 7 games.
Okay. All right.
You see Mr. Unlimited?
Do you want to
Look like a sad
want to
puppy.
do a wins bet
Look
this
like
year?
a sad
Yeah,
puppy
you
with
guys
a
could
with
do
the
it.
You want
helmet.
to do a
on.
wins bet this year?
Because you said 7 for yours, and you said 7 for his, right?
Yeah.
So even.
I saw the Steelers defense is actually good, so yeah. I was
Here
just
he
I
goes.
was just
Here
talking
he goes.
shit. I was
Switching
just
up.
talking
Let's
shit.
go.
I was just talking shit.
Okay. Next question. Will Ohio State win it all?
I got him 6-1.
Yes, I think so.
What do you think they're at now? Like 4.5?
I have less faith in him than when I bet him. I do not think Will Howard's the guy. I hope he proves me
Who
wrong.
the fuck do you think is going to be when you bet him?
I hoped one of the other guys would do something, or I hoped Will Howard would make strides. And there's possible he did, but he didn't look good at the spring game, I didn't think. So
No, I didn't either. I went to the spring game and nobody looked good to me.
yeah. So unless he really made strides since the spring game, I kind of doubt it. But we'll still be like great. Should make the playoffs. We're one of the favorites, highest favorites to make the playoffs. So he has time to get better. He has a whole season yet, and he should have an incredible defense. I'll call it right now, Jeremiah Searles. That's the dude, the wide receiver, Jeremiah Smith, right?
Yeah,
The
he's
freshman
the freshman
wideout, he's
big
gonna
ass
be
receiver who is
insane
incredibly
this year.
talented. He
I think he's gonna be
made an
ridiculous.
insane catch at the spring game. One of probably like the best plays that we saw, other than our
nation's gonna
defense.
Wake up to him this year. He's fucking ridiculous. So the team's still good around him, but it's gonna always go through the quarterback, like it did last year. Should be better than McCord, but to win it all, I don't know.
I'm gonna keep on the hope side of that. Like Will Howard was pretty good at one point. I mean, 2 years ago they won the Big 12 championship. He won at Kansas State. Big 12, now it's changed, but they still have Texas, Oklahoma. 2 years ago, so I just think it's so tough. I don't know, man, because it's so new now that we have 12 teams instead of 4. Because this year I feel better about playing Michigan. Like, we can beat Michigan for sure this year. They lost a lot of guys. We brought back a lot of guys. So it's kind of, we're built right now more to beat them. But then we got to, oh, man. Like, I think top 4 teams get buys. So, you want that bye week. It's such a longer season to where, like, I don't know, man.
These players have to have a lot more.
There's a huge difference in making the playoffs and winning. Those last
Longevity.
2 games in the playoffs, when you're going to be playing, like, the best 5, whether it's Georgia, Oregon, Penn State, Michigan, Oklahoma, Texas. Like, actually, I don't know if Oklahoma's good this year, but those teams are
decent,
built.
but they have a crazy hard schedule.
Built. And they have actually good quarterbacks, and I'm not so sure.
Oregon too.
I mean, we're gonna see how they fucking are mid-season. I think week
they're favored us
5 or week
when we
6 is when we play Oregon, and
They're
that
favored.
should be like 2 versus 3 if both teams should win out to that point.
Sick-ass week.
So we'll see how we fucking are against them because they will be electric. Because Oregon just got Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma, he's probably like one of the top candidates for Heisman right now. And they have a lot of weapons. So if I had to bet yes or no on OSU winning it all, I would say that's just a weird bet. I'm just
what odds would you give?
Yeah, I know. That's
what
why
odds would you give it?
I just thought if you could find I don't know, let's just say 5-1, bet it. I think Ohio State has a good chance of winning it all this year. I think their overall roster is pretty damn good. It's just that the recent years you see them at the end of the year and they fuck up, and it's just hard to keep believing in it because I don't know.
There's no doubt that they're top 5 most likely to win it this year. I just think they're in the bottom half of that top 5.
You got good veteran presence. A lot of dudes came back to try to win it. They could have gone to the draft at good.
I feel like it's a hard question to say like yes or no right now.
Well, I should say at whatever odds.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, it's not a yes or no.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're giving me plus 100 to say no, then.
Okay. So OSU, yeah. I'm looking into. I think we should probably talk more college football this year, just because of all the big changes, and it should be more interesting this year. If you guys don't want to, then maybe I will, but I fucking love it. Okay. So we're golfing right after this pod, and we've yet to do our fantasy football punishment from last year. We said out of us 4 in our Minnesota League draft that the worst record out of all of us, worst placement out of all of us, would have to caddy for the best record out of all of us. Hunter placed the worst. Bowman had the best record. This is yet to happen.
Yeah, record.
So-
My question, I want to qualify here. Does he have to carry my clubs?
We never discussed. I would if needed. I would.
Well, that means you would have to.
I
guess you could drive. And
I thought of a compromise that I actually saw someone else do, where like I carry it, but I also like stand on the back of the cart, so you can drive.
What about a
like
push
technically
cart? What
I'm
about a
carrying
push
it.
cart?
I mean, I could, but it also just slows everything down.
Well, that'd be fun.
I'm not afraid to walk 18. That's not a big deal. Especially now, it wouldn't be in the dead of summer. I'm not. You're gonna have to do this before the end of the year, though.
Yeah.
it has to be.
Expiration date. That's fine.
Yes. I mean, we're still going to golf probably into like October.
Right. Yeah. I didn't want to do it on the 95-degree hot mid-July day, anyways.
That's when I really wanted you to do it.
Are we doing the same this year? I didn't know the stakes before the draft.
No, I was thinking. Well, we can, but I was thinking we could brainstorm
Don't
if you
need
have
no
it.
mistakes before the draft.
Just if there's something new we want to punish.
I don't have anything at the moment.
I think that the for us four, one of us should have to get Intoxicating Sports, like our logo,
Not
on
that
their
too.
ass,
No.
just like this big.
Oh,
I don't
No.
mind that.
that's super permanent.
It's on your ass.
Technically not. You could get it removed.
Yeah. It's this
or you
big.
could
The
get it
removal will
covered
cost
up.
you $50. The
Also,
tattoo
you could-
costs you 20.
I would say you could get it like
Boomer, are you
pretty
sweating?
damn small, and you could
think so.
choose where you put it.
Maybe.
I just
You guys both look a little sweaty.
The door. I mean,
mean,
the sun's
I
right
got a
here.
hat on.
The door's
Yeah.
closed.
I'm also 3 beers shotgun deep, so I'm kind of
Yeah, we're chilling
Cool.
over here. Someone give me a fucking
Got a
blanket.
fucking long sleeve on.
yeah. I don't want to do a tattoo because
His body's pure.
people
Don't get last.
I mean,
Oh
it's,
my god!
it's
Hunter
that
doesn't-
it's
Oh,
that
Hunter
simple.
does
But
have
I know
tattoos.
that
As one, he is one.
I know that he
forgot.
wouldn't do it if he lost.
That's so.
Like, I know
I'm
that
BS.
for
already
a
telling you
fact.
that I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
yeah.
We have to agree to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all have to agree to it. So whatever, that's fine. We won't do that.
The bottom of your foot.
That would hurt so
That
much.
would-
No,
Yeah, it'd be
I- that's-
terrible.
That's gay.
No, I mean,
They're
what-
not
I mean,
gonna do it.
Your
They're not
ass
gonna
is
do it.
so
On my
much
ass,
funnier.
for sure. Ass or
Yeah.
toe.
And you like
Ass.
you're gonna go take a shower. Corey's like, "What's that on your?" Oh, you fucking lost. And he's like, "I didn't want to tell you. I just didn't want to tell you." Intoxicating Sports on your ass all the time.
Oh, okay. What if this can be an ongoing discussion where I'll post it to our Instagram story
I was
and
gonna
we'll
say-
take comments on what they think it
Ooh,
should
okay,
be.
let's do that.
Just,
Let's let the
reach out
fans
to us
decide.
if you're listening and give us if you have any suggestions.
You
And
can't-
let us know. We'll decide in the next. Probably
You can't
month
go
or
as
so.
far as tattoos, obviously.
No, it's got to be something we all agree on.
Yeah, like reasonable. I mean, we'll go through each one and agree on it, and then
I mean,
we'll
Good
announce it on
gauge,
pod.
though. We had 2 or 4 agree on a tattoo, so something just a step.
You have to
under
buy
that.
Two of the dudes that already
we have to
have
book
tattoos.
you a weekend
Three to more
vacation
tattoos.
somewhere. We get the other 3 get to book you a weekend vacation. It's gonna be the cheapest flight to the shittiest place.
You're gonna give
ever.
me a free vacation?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
No. What
You're
if,
gonna-
what
you're
if
gonna
it's
get a
just like a
vacation
round
to-
trip? But like, the only you don't get to leave the airport. Like you just go on like 3 or 4 different stops and just circle back to Columbus.
That would be 24 hours of it. Oh my god.
Because then if you left the airport and missed your next flight, then you got to worry.
You s-
Like you got to get yourself home. Then,
Yeah.
then you
That
don't
would
have a
be
choice.
really funny.
That is
And
that's
you like
smart, Hunter.
send like pictures
Hunter, that's
or
smart. We should do
videos
that. But it's
from
like-
the
Hunter,
location.
Oh, that's smart. That's diabolical.
That'd be
We should
pretty
do
fun.
that.
For like
That's
24
hilarious.
hours,
That's
just fly
hilarious.
around
Like
the
how cheap?
country.
Because I'm not trying to like
No, we could do it. We could just send you to the weirdest spots. at the
Bowman sent me a
weirdest times.
$99 flight from
Yeah.
what was that?
You could probably do
Chicago
it relatively
to
cheap.
whatever to that was like 19 hours, nigga. That
Are
was
you
crazy.
flying into Chicago?
No. But Bowman
okay.
sent that picture. I swear it said from. It wasn't to Chicago.
It was from here to like JAX.
I mean,
Assume
bro,
it's
that's-
Jacksonville, but why
how
would we go to
long is
Chicago?
that? How long is that? How long is that flight? 6 hours?
I don't know.
But regardless, like, or it was pretty long, and you just add 2 more flights to that. Like, I got $50. For
Okay, well let's. I'm gonna post on our Instagram
That
as a
was
story.
We'll get a.
We're taking all input.
We'll workshop it.
That was diabolical.
That was just off the top. We'll find some better.
Last
Shit.
thing. I don't know if they can hear Sonny, but
You probably hear that.
yeah, for
drum
sure.
roll.
Drunk draft. So
Um,
this is, I mean, everyone was screaming for us to pod because of this segment. Really alone, everyone's raving about it. It's on Apple's top charts, actually, for segments in podcasts. It's number 3. They're calling for it. The people are. So
The people are.
we bring to you Drunk Draft. Now,
Brady-
you guys already know the... What?
Brady, I wanted to say, do you want to open this prior? I think we
We could close with it.
We'll close with it.
Close
We'll
with
close
it?
with
Okay.
it.
That's what
I
I had.
forgot. It's been a while. Somebody sent us a gift that we need to open on pod, so we will do that after Drunk Draft. I'm eager to see what the fuck's in there.
Dude, leave it to beer.
Got it like 2.5 months ago.
All right, most recent Drunk Draft. You guys all know I lost. I had 4 shotguns because I made a dumb bet for fruits and vegetables. Hunter won. What was your winning team?
The best fruit salad ever created: strawberry, pineapple, raspberry, and kiwi.
So he didn't pick any vegetables. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that balanced.
And
Bro.
it won easily. So what does that tell you?
It did.
If you went up to any random person and say vegetables or fruits, they're gonna be like Fruits.
I mean,
You have to choose one or the other.
But like, what if you're thinking about like what you actually eat most? Like somebody might like eat corn a lot. You know,
Brady, nobody eats corn and peas, bro. You're fucking weird, dude.
A lot of people eat corn.
Go
a
by
lot
yourself.
of people eat corn.
Bro,
There's
this
no
dude,
way.
This dude's like,
a
hey,
lot of people eat corn.
Hey, what's your favorite fruits and vegetables? Peas, corn. Let me think. Grapes.
That's a fruit, but all right.
Everything you eat has corn syrup in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not grapes.
What's up, bitch?
Uh huh.
don't know
Okay,
enough to
so
dispute
the
that.
draft order is I'm first because I suck, and then how do you guys want to do it? You guys tied. What's up?
The person with the better football team gets to play. Gets to go first.
Take it away.
Bowman second.
Sounds good.
Size third.
And okay, so Hunter picks. What is the topic, Hunter?
So I woke up this morning 2 hours before the pod and realized I needed to pick something. So the only thing I could think of, we're going with the best professional sports team names, because I think some team names are so generic, like the Detroit Tigers, like everyone's a fucking tiger.
What?
Or there's some really like
What if that was my
unique
pick?
names, especially with newer teams that have come out in some of these leagues. So we're going to draft them, and I say we go. There's so many.
Is this full name or just the mascot?
So it's the name. So yours, like if you picked your team, it would be the Bengals. I'll put like in parentheses Cincinnati, but it's not supposed to be about the town or
Love
the
it.
city or state or whatever. It's about the name.
All right, I'm up. I don't like it going for it first because I feel like on something like this, there's no clear number one answer.
That's a great point.
So this kind of sucks.
That's part of why I picked it, because I go last. So I think there's a lot of good picks in here. A lot of.
How many are we doing, by the way?
I
Three,
say
four?
I think there's a lot, so I think we can go 4 rounds.
Okay, 4 rounds. Oh my gosh.
Brady on the clock.
I think this is a unique team. I'm going to go down to the state of Florida, more specifically where I just was in Orlando, and I'm going to go with the Magic.
Ooh.
Do you believe in magic in a young boy's heart? So, yeah. Magic, baby. Come on.
It's a decent
Fuck
pick.
with me. Fuck with me.
Fuck with
I'm going to go opposite direction to the north.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a baseball team by the name of the Brewers. Love me brewing some beers.
The drunkest state in the U.S.
Do you know why
Wisconsin.
they named them Brewers? Is it because of?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it. Just checking.
Joe Skippy
You said any professional team, right?
in
Yeah.
the USA.
Yes.
So I can choose like the Columbus Destroyers, right?
Is it? They're professional,
they're
right? They get
around.
paid.
I thought. I mean,
Well,
they are
well,
a professional team.
well, he
We're a
did say
professional team.
current.
He said current.
Did he say current?
I did say
Oh,
current.
okay.
So they're at least
I just want to see if I can
Spanish.
take that one, but I wanted to see. I know they weren't current. I wanted
Okay.
to throw it out there, but that's one of the cooler names, honestly.
That's good.
That's a cooler name.
Pretty good.
right?
That's good. Yep. But we'll stipulate current. Make it a little easier, too.
You didn't have a backup plan?
Autobots.
No, I'm
You
just
said
don't
4
know.
picks, bro.
I don't have the ones that I want.
I'll tell you what. What do you, like? You were gonna go Magic Brewers? Like that was your list?
No, Magic was my second one, and then
Destroyers was the first.
This always
No.
happens, guys. Like,
Yeah, no kidding.
It gets you just eyes, and then you
I
like
fucking suck at
frantically
these, and I
looks
always
through his
pick
phone.
the wrong things, and my list is so bad. It's so bad.
So you had time to make a list, but then you get here and then you just disregard your list.
He's
Yes,
not
basically
good.
every time I like
on,
second
bro.
guess
Can't make a
everything
decision.
I did.
We should have a time
He's
limit on these.
indecisive.
Yeah, I'm very indecisive.
Kind of like Daniel
Forfeit your
Jones.
pick.
You guys see that clip, by the way? Daniel Jones back of the end zone, almost a safety, but throws a pick six.
Dude, that was so
That
bad.
shit made my
Don't get
fucking.
him started.
Okay,
He's on
sorry,
the
Yeah,
clock.
for
sorry,
real.
sorry.
Picks
On the
something.
clock.
I'm gonna go with the Aces.
Las Vegas Aces.
Is that a WNBA team?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Wow.
I've been on it last night, actually.
Did they win?
I like that. That was one of
No,
my
I
names
don't
too.
think so.
That's like having an ace. Like it's just Aces is nice. I like that. It's a ring. It's cool.
Okay.
It's unique.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the new one, and honestly, their logo's even better than their team. But the Seattle Kraken.
Okay. I'll tell you what
Thought this
is
was
not
American
good
teams.
is the Kraken rum. That's not very
The
good.
black spice 55% or
Yeah.
whatever.
Ugh.
That shit, when we first got it at 111, thought it was so fucking cool. And the bottle's so cool.
Yeah.
The
it
next
is.
morning was not so cool. Woke up with just the darkest hangover.
The dark.
Because it's like black spiced. Yeah, that was something else.
Back to back.
Next one, I will be a little homerish, but also a great team name is the Minnesota Wild. Another great
okay.
logo.
Wild.
Wild.
It's a
Yeah.
wild pick of you, man.
Thanks.
Bowman wanted to say that. He just like was itching to. I know it.
What?
It is back to Josiah's.
I'm going with the is it Nashville Predators?
Oh, that was
NHL?
on my list.
I was about to say,
That's
bro,
a good
you
team
fucking
name,
took the
Predators.
Kraken from me already. I was like, what the fuck?
good.
And the Wild.
You didn't want to take that?
The Wild was I thought you were. I don't know. I just didn't think I could let it go. I keep forgetting you're a Minnesota bitch.
Sure am. That's what they call me.
All right.
Oh, that Minnesota bitch.
Let me bring it back home to the state of Ohio. Let me get a Cavalier.
Don't mind it.
Kind of cavalier of
I
you.
feel like they have nothing to do with Cleveland, but
Yeah, that's a good point.
a cool person, mascot himself.
Okay, so it's over to your boy, B Team himself, the man,
The man, the myth, the legend.
the guy. Oh, I'm gonna go with a team in the state of Texas. Going on the NBA, I'm gonna go the Mavericks
Mm.
as a pick here.
Took their sizes.
All three of you look sweaty. It's pretty funny.
Okay, all
Dude,
right.
just fixate on your
Comment on this
fucking
YouTube
ride.
channel.
I'm sorry, my bad.
If you think we look sweaty, what the fuck was that?
Ooh, low battery maybe?
Oh shit! All right, we gotta hurry up. Oh yeah, I think it does it.
explode.
Oh yeah, it's probably fuck. All right, let's go here.
Let's go. Might
Next-
open this next pod.
Next pick here, it's going to be. I'm gonna go baseball here.
No.
I'm gonna go with the Rockies. I think it's a nice, dope, hard name. Like, hey, I play with the Rockies.
Maybe.
Rocky Balboa,
I do like that.
Rocky Mountains.
That's where they got the name.
Yes, it is.
All right, quick and simple. Give me the Red Bulls,
The who?
New York.
the New York Red Bulls. I think it's funny that
Is that NHL?
It's
Soccer.
MLS.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All
they
right.
just like sponsor the team so hard they name them their own mascot, which is
Red
kind of a
Is it my turn?
That is funny.
it's the name of
Okay,
their.
since
My-
we're running out of time, I'm gonna do this. But yeah, go ahead.
My team, my next one's gonna be the LA Galaxy.
Oh man, I was just looking at that.
It's a good pick, kind of.
I didn't even.
It's
look
out of
at
this fucking
MLS
world, baby.
Teams. Like MLS, I'm just like thinking gay.
Gay.
The Crew just won the MLS. Oh man,
I know, good for them.
Love of the Crew. Drake song.
Love with the crew.
It's gonna be tough, actually.
Kind of running out of. This is where I regret not making any sort of list.
these my last two are just on the top of my head.
This is pretty. All four of these are on the top of my head. This is pretty simple and might get a little hate for being boring. But what's more like patriotic than the New England Patriots?
Ew.
love that.
That's. I'm gonna take the other America's team, and I'll be the Dallas Cowboys.
It's not your
To
pick.
be
The
fair, I
Cowboy-
could steal that right
It's
now.
not your pick.
Oh, to be fair,
Oh, just eyes goes out of turn. What a play,
I thought
boys.
he said it.
He has two picks.
I will not take. I don't think the
I'm doing my
Cowboys
fourth
is a great
shotgun, by
team,
the
to be
way.
honest.
No,
Paying up.
you do think it's a good
He has two picks. I'm so stupid. Hunter's in
the
a
Minnesota teams have some great teams. I honestly could take the Vikings here because that was a great team. But I think the NBA Minnesota Timberwolves is even better. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota Timberwolves.
So, since it wasn't my turn, I'm going to change that pick, and I'm going to change mine to the Miami Heat because, you know, I keep that heat in my pants, baby.
Like,
What way?
like farts or shits or
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I was waiting for one of you guys to ask, and it's those farts.
All right,
that's a good
give
explanation.
me the Wizards. Who doesn't love likes the Wizard? Washington Wizards.
pretty good.
He's a
Wizard.
fucking
Pretty good.
wizard, Eric.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna go.
I
with my final pick of Drunk Draft.
Mr. Irrelevant.
I'm gonna go with the 76ers.
Last place.
Ooh.
Dude, if Brady doesn't get last place, I'll do a shotgun.
Okay.
Okay.
You heard it, guys.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think your team was that bad.
76ers, by the way, in reference to the signing of the Declaration of Independence in Philly in 1776.
That's why
okay,
you chose him.
guys, how patriotic is that shit?
Hey, man, this
Yeah,
is some
it's
big
probably
history nerds on
Problem is
here.
the context in an Instagram poll. I don't know if a lot of people are going to get
All
that.
right, well,
but
I don't know. I think that's pretty straightforward. You'd think more people would understand why they're called the 76ers.
You want me to check the battery life and see if we can open
Yes,
this?
go look at what it says right now.
Those
Sorry,
are tight
everyone.
fucking shorts
Sorry,
you got there.
listeners. Sorry, viewers. Is it black? It's just because it's been sitting there a while, so I don't actually know.
Lick it.
Okay, let's just be safe, and we'll say we got to open this next pod because I don't want it to cut out.
It might have already, so we could. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
phone's on, right?
Yeah, it will be. Okay, sorry for whoever sent us this package. The pod went too long, and the battery on this is only like an hour 25 on the new camera we got. Very sorry. So we will open this next pod, I fucking promise, because I'm really eager. And on it says "Don't look," or "You're a bitch" or something like that. So I don't want to be a bitch.
We haven't to this day.
Drunk Draft, go vote. It's gonna be out this next coming week. Let's
Thank you
fucking
for
go.
listening.
Thanks. We're back. Let's go. We're at it. Come on.
Season still breathing.